Can you get in on your LinkedIn right now?
I don't have the app. I can download it as we talk. So I'll start the download. No. I want it to be on my phone.
Okay, yeah, do it on your phone.
Because then I can actually learn.
Yeah, do it.
So to give some perspective to my audience that's watching, this is the outreach expert.
We'll take it.
Exactly. With the concept of how to reach the Dream 100 customers through podcasting and through like making that first connection with the authority and social proof that you get from podcasting. And I'm not sure I'm going to get the App Store to download LinkedIn.
You could just go directly to LinkedIn on your phone.
To LinkedIn.com, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that. So, the goal of the demonstration is...
to target your exact perfect person that you want to reach out to.
Okay.
On LinkedIn. You can do this on any channel. And actually reach out to them. We'll reach out to a couple right now, and you'll get responses within 24 hours from your ideal referral partners or clients. So not even just clients, but referral partners, because I think they're higher leveraged also. But whoever you want, we can do it right now. We'll reach out to 5. What's interesting about connecting with people, someone is finding an affinity, with them. So it's a customized message. So it's not like a templated message. So I may go to you, Sebastian, I may go like, oh, we went to the same university, right? So you look at their profile of someone you want to connect with. From their profile. Yeah, and you have some kind of affinity with them, and you look at what that is. So let's say, like, my affinity for people I don't know.
Download my list of Dream 100 people.
Like when we did a dinner a couple nights ago before this, we had about 40 entrepreneurs, and there were, I don't know, 15-20% were cold outreach on LinkedIn.
Okay.
And the affinity is, I'm in your home city. I'm from Chicago. I'm like, I'm sick of. I'm out of the cold, thank God. Yeah. I'm in your great city of Scottsdale. I see you're also in Scottsdale. So it could be just a location-based affinity.
It's just like,
you know what I mean?
I'm in the neighborhood.
It could be a college-based affinity. It could be whatever in your profile creates a relationship
between.
You know what I mean? And so what I always tell people to do with LinkedIn is start in your local, either search your college you went to, search the city you're in, because you already have. So let's say you want CEOs who have more than 200 people.
Okay.
Well, you wouldn't
go like a list of all CEOs. You would search from my hometown, so that there is at least this connection point. It's like, hey, I just noticed that you're also from Nantes or from. So I'm there.
Okay, cool.
I'm in LinkedIn and I have my Dream 100 in Evernote here. Let's see, who would be fun to connect with?
Do you want to do someone local? Like, who's someone who would maybe be a speaker at your event or maybe come to your next like high-level event?
Someone that would be great to get at one of my high-level events.
Yeah, so let's do that. Go to LinkedIn. Forget about the Dream 100 right now.
Okay.
We'll just go for like category. Like let's say your Dream 100 in general is like right now for your event is $2 million.
So let's say I'm looking for someone that's either CEO or marketing director of a recurring revenue. So let's say a SaaS company where the name would carry some recognition value or the revenue would be enough for impact. Would that be an option?
Yeah.
So how would I look for?
So this is you in LinkedIn?
I'm in LinkedIn, yeah.
So usually I would put CEO in the search bar.
CEO.
And then you want to go to, there should be a thing where you could click on people. I don't know if it's just in the app.
Doing LinkedIn?
Yes. Real time.
It is.
It may only be in the app. I mean, it's on the, when you're logged into the site, you should have a tab where it's people, because this allows you to do the search.
Okay. So I only have. I only see people right now. I don't see organizations.
Because there should be a way to go do connections.
Do connections and filter?
And then, filter connections.
Okay.
And we'll do second and third connections.
Oh no, I can't do it. I don't have it. I just have.
And then let's do. Where did
so you'll have to demonstrate on yours.
So can I do Paris, France? Where are you located? Like, is there a certain area of France?
Well, I guess.
These do areas, so. There's what comes up for France for me is Paris and then Lyon area. I don't know if either of them.
I would just do Paris.
Paris, okay.
It would be the biggest.
So right now I did
a search.
CEO, second and third connection.
Okay.
Paris.
Okay.
And I have 70,000 results.
For you.
For me, you would have way more.
Okay.
Because you have more connections than me. And so what I would, and then you could do further searches. If you wanted to do current companies, so
how
let's
would
say I wanted to do
like SaaS
or
recurring businesses?
I don't know if Amazon or like, let's say you wanted an Amazon. I don't even know what will show up, if anything, right? So I have I personally have 48 results.
Okay.
For CEOs in Paris that have Amazon in their title.
There.
I don't know if they work for Amazon or they do Amazon.
Well, this guy
FBA.
is managing director of advertising.
Yeah. So like. You know, I could reach out to him right now and be like, well, let's take, so, this guy is managing director of Amazon Advertising in France. So it's probably a pretty big position.
That's a good possible host.
You know, here's what I would do. So his affinity is e-commerce. I happen to have helped with different e-commerce shows. Okay. So what I would do is, and it works a little different from the website and the app. The app, you have to actually click personalized message.
Okay.
On the website, if you click connect, it pops up.
It asks you for the message. Okay.
So the mistake people make with the mobile version is they
just click connect and it's too late.
You're like, oh, yeah, exactly. So if I go personalized invite, I go, I am going to be at Prosper Show.
You don't say hi?
Prosper Show. I mean, I use their name like. You could, you know, I mean, a Prosper Show, a big e-commerce show in Vegas. Are you going? And I met several Amazon staff last time. I would love to hear what conferences you are, and here's the key, you're speaking at or going to. So I'm kind of giving them props. Like, I know you're big. Okay. So what conference are you speaking at? Okay. As opposed to like, are you going to? Because I'm saying, I'm like, I know you're big.
Yeah, you're one of the important people.
Exactly.
Okay,
so that would be an example. I would just, you probably have more of a connection, like personally with him.
So you put none of the ask that comes later down of the podcast or whatever.
I just want to get engagement with him. And so like, if you had, like, let's say he got his master's at, I don't know what HEC Paris is, but let's say
it's like a huge, it's the best business school.
Right, so let's say you go, oh, I just had coffee at blah, blah, blah when I was visiting HEC. Okay. You know, like you mentioned something that you have an affinity to. Okay. I just have an random Amazon e-commerce conference, but you probably have more in common with him that could be, maybe you've been to this
someone that has been at there.
Like, oh, my best friend went to Agro Paris Tech or something where you're just, we're one piece of connection. Okay, makes sense. And that's it. And you get that. It's a customized outreach to your ideal person. Okay. Of just like, I talk to people like they're my friends, even though I don't know them, and I just want to get a question I'm really interested in. Okay. as an engagement that I'm truly interested in what conference
Whether
he goes
it's
to.
speaking or going
Right.
to. Okay.
But it's also, I want a response. You know, one, I want a response. That's all I want right now. Like, it's like the headline gets you to the subhead.
Yeah.
Right? And that's all I want with this is at minimum, him saying, connecting with me.
Okay.
And then second, responding. Now,
So what is and this, I understand that this is like not even LinkedIn 101. That's like, you're gonna say this is so basic, but so I've not used LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Which means currently I might have 2 connections I've accepted ever since I have a 10-year-old account, tons of requests.
Well, first thing is connect with me.
Okay.
Because you connect with me and you connect with John. We both have 11,000 connections. So immediately you have now millions of second-degree connections and third-degree connections just by connecting to a couple people.
Okay.
So there's like just a little hack. Like you find someone who's got tons of friends,
connections there. Okay.
And now you automatically are tapped into now millions of people.
Okay, because Facebook doesn't do the
Anyways,
second
I didn't mean to
level.
interrupt you, but I just want to say as a starting point,
that makes sense.
like 101.
So let me
just
find you.
me,
Let me just find you right
connect
away.
with me, and now you have millions of third-degree connections, like off the bat. Like I have 70,000 in France.
Are you co-CEO of Rise 25? So this
That's
one
me.
is you.
Yeah. So now you'll have 70,000 in France, even if.
Okay.
So sometimes I go into a city.
But
and
wait. Just trying to wrap my head around the framework. Like what the connection kind of means in LinkedIn. So for instance, there's a difference between a Facebook fan, subscriber, or friend, right? So on Facebook, I'm curating my Facebook friends list. But you're saying I shouldn't like try to curate every connect. Just accept all of them. Like should my whole email list be a connection or not?
Why not? You could.
Well, it depends. I actually, personally, I don't accept all connection requests.
Okay.
Because let's say I accept, if it depends who you're going after. If you're targeting CEOs of companies, and let's say there's a lot of lawyers on your list or something, you start connecting with lawyers. Well, those people start showing up in your, kind of in the recommended searches.
Okay.
Right. So some people, like John, would be like, yeah, just why not connect with a bunch of them. Once you get up to a certain level, you're like, okay, I kind of want it targeted so that I get more targeted suggestions.
Makes sense.
So you can start off just connecting with your, especially your students. But it may be a different demographic than your event. So if it's the same demographic, then yeah, connect with all of them.
They are possibly,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Because we teach from people that want to start a business someday to people that have multi-million-dollar businesses. So if I accept everyone, is there
requesting to connect with you?
Yes.
They could have heard you on a podcast. They could have heard you.
Yeah, I don't know where
so
they come from.
It's kind of hard to know.
Yeah, I would you could just accept it unless it looks like a spam thing, in which I don't accept it. But I look at every one. I don't just blindly hit accept.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you?
But if they look like they're if they're like just trying to pitch you or something, sell to you, then I turn.
Then you don't call this on. Okay.
But mostly, most of my connections, his connections are from proactive outreach. Because
from your proactive outreach, you mean?
Yeah, that's who you want to connect with. So
Okay.
it's like the equivalent of if you're in a room, like a room of 100 people, and then like the first 5 people that come up to you try and sell you life insurance, and you're like, screw this. Like,
I'm leaving
this whole room sucks.
Yeah.
Well, that room might have some great CEOs and people like that in there, but you need to proactively reach out.
Good share. Okay.
Yeah. I just
So right now, what you say is I should go in there, just accept all the requests I've had, which is probably a lot, and all of them that do not look spammy, I should accept them. Do I also interact with?
I do.
With everybody that requests, right?
I just sent you a message in LinkedIn just now.
Okay. As soon as I figure out where that is.
So if you look at this.
Okay. Awesome. I got it.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between your message is a real human, And these are like
That's a
sponsored and
sponsored.
email. What's the difference?
Email is, where someone is a second or third degree connection, they're trying to message you.
Okay.
And so it is a real message, but you guys aren't first degree connected.
Okay.
So our sort of, I don't know if
So it's like a
if
different
hack.
inbox?
It's the same inbox, but
Do they pay to be in email?
they don't pay to be in email, but they pay to have in-mail. So if you have a premium version of LinkedIn, you can send a certain number of in-mail.
Okay.
And if you don't, you can't. So you
Okay.
can reach out to people who aren't first degree connections with. The method that I was telling you is you don't even need the paid version.
It's
because
doing
you
the
send
connection.
a customized message through the connection request button,
Okay.
which puts you right into right into their email inbox once they accept you.
Okay, makes sense.
If that makes sense.
Yes. And so is there any, because from what I understand, LinkedIn isn't like the other networks which are a free product, so there are like upsells to LinkedIn as a thing.
Sales
so
Navigator
what is
more of the, really Sales Navigator is the only upsell they have, which just
well,
gives
you just mentioned in-mail.
Well,
wasn't it?
Sales Navigator gives you in-mail.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't need to use them.
Right.
We don't even really use them.
We don't
We
use
only
them.
give you a few credits a month.
So is Sales Navigator worth it for other reasons?
It depends on how much you want to target people. Who are
Yeah.
you trying to connect with?
Like $1 to $2 million businesses, CEOs. I think even with that, we target it.
Through the Connect.
Really, what I use the Sales Navigator, which is the premium version, is for metrics. So and also it's kind of like has some spy tools. I can see everyone who clicked on my profile. Like I can look the past 30 days and see everyone who clicked on my profile. Like if you clicked, I can go in and be like, oh, Sebastian has clicked on me. I can see all these people clicking on me, and then I can message them. They don't know
Say hi.
necessarily
That you know.
that I know.
But you know that you are fresh on their minds, right?
Exactly. So
So you have salespeople.
Yes.
So you can have your team do that as like kind of a lead generator, VA or something.
Under their own account or under my account? Under their own account
On
or
your account.
on
They'd
my
be
account?
logged into your account.
Okay.
They could look and see, they could go in once a week and see who has checked out Sebastian's account in the last week.
Okay. And communicate
interest, right?
and start the
And then just send a message
conversation.
to engage, be like, hey, we've been first degree, or either send a connection request if they're not a connection, or if they are a connection, then, just reach out and say like, not can I help you, but hey.
But start the,
Hey, we've
are you
been
looking
connected for a while,
yeah.
and, you would have like A, B, or C,
You have that, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Okay, so that
for
makes sense.
you, a B2B, we say if any B2B business should have a podcast, every B2B business should be reaching out proactively on LinkedIn because your ideal people, it's better than Facebook because as you saw, I can get CEOs, the other reason
The search is better
so
targeted,
much
right?
better.
It's like, yeah.
The other reason people use the Sales Navigator, the premium version, is you can get super targeted on titles.
Okay.
Like if you wanted head of memberships or something, like you could probably search, I could search, let's see what happens if I put head of memberships, just in general. And I have people, and I have second and third and first. Oh, it's the internet's. Oh yeah. So I have head of memberships, people, second, third, and first. I have 1.5 million, right? So let's say I go to companies, like current companies, and you want.
Can you type like a type of company, like a SaaS? Would that work in the search or not?
Yeah, in the search you go SaaS. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Inside of the search.
Head of memberships, SaaS. So I have 16,000 people who are head of memberships, SaaS, that are first, second, and third degree. Okay.
And then
so you have vice president, head of SaaS, head of experience-driven commerce. So 16,000.
Okay.
If that's what you could get super targeted on an industry, and from there you
then from there just find the perfect person there.
Senior vice president of membership and partnerships of I don't know who this is. You could even do like how many employees that company has, right? So that it's not like a one-person company. This is a 100-person.
Oh, that's part of the filters too. It's like not just the names of companies, but also like.
if you have, there's a more filters tab, and so if you
connections off enables you to say I only want John's connections to appear in the results.
you get your first, second, third degree connections.
But here, connections off.
Oh, connections off. I don't use that really, honestly.
Okay.
But yes, you can do that. I don't use it, but you could do, John Corcoran, right? And so I could just do first, second with John Corcoran and apply and see how many. I mean, we both. So there's 3 results.
So you have 3 people there that
are Steve, Dimitri.
That are
do you know
close
Dimitri?
to you.
His son is the founder of Ethereum.
Okay, wow.
And he's got several successful. I know him personally. He has several successful software companies.
Okay.
We have a mutual. We met him at the same event actually. So you can get really hyper targeted.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Hopefully that's
Knight is your last name, right? Knight?
Yes, but I'm Sebastien, E-N at the end.
T-E-N.
Yes, T-I-E-N.
so.
T-I-E-N.
It's just
There it is.
like
Okay, that's
locations,
really
schools. I mean, you can get super targeted with this, with people you already know you have affinity for, like CEOs of companies who went to your wherever, or who love salsa dancing, or you know what I mean? Like you can get super like, oh my god, I taught salsa, blah blah blah, and you have a affinity with that person, but it's your ideal person.
Okay, so it's a customized message that's based on the actual profile of the person, looking at at least one connection point, and the goal being just to start the conversation. There is no reference. So when you reach out to them for the podcast, you don't talk about the podcast in the outreach message.
Sometimes I do, most of the time I don't.
Most of the times you don't.
I just get into the conversation and we get in the back and forth. Oh, you're going to this conference? Like that guy had the Amazon guy you reached out to in Paris. Oh, you're going to this Amazon, you're going to say, but like 3 messages down, I'm like, I've had some of the top e-commerce people on. I've had the founder of P90X, and I start giving them some social proof. Like, I would love to have you on. So I've already
the list of the people.
Yeah, and so we've already formed that relationship and that bond, and then a lot of times, and this is another. I like hitting on different mediums. So I would, if this is a really guy I wanted to connect with, I would hit him up on LinkedIn.
Okay.
And when he accepts, what you can do on LinkedIn is you can go to a profile, and let's say I go to John, you can go to and get his email. From once you are connections, whatever, I know how to do it in the, you can find his email. There's a button you can push that is contact information.
Shows it on his profile. Okay.
And so then I will email them, be like, oh, we just connected on LinkedIn. I just want to say hi. I will also go to Facebook and be like, I just messaged you.
Them there.
Not as like a stalker way, but if I reference other platforms, it's less stalker-like, right? So
makes sense.
I would be like, John, I just sent you the email or the message request on LinkedIn. I love what you're doing at Amazon. Where are you speaking? If you're coming to the U.S., I'd love to see you.
Okay.
I did that for our dinner on Sunday night. I did a search by Scott.
Yeah, I was telling you.
Reached out and then got their, when they accept the connection request, and we have their email and send emails directly to them.
So it's an email through LinkedIn and an email
and a
through
real email.
inbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's all like a give. It's not even asking for anything, even though I believe asking to be on your podcast is a give. I don't lead with that oftentimes. I just want to get a
first reaction.
Exactly.
So, for the people that watch my vlog and would like to get in touch with your company, how do they do that?
You can just go to rise25.com.
Give us like the 90-second pitch. Like
we help people get their dream 100, I guess.
Hunt whales, harpoon whales, break down doors.
French people don't know what you're talking about, so
Dream
clarify
100,
that.
Meaning, who are the?
We don't use that. The Dream 100.
Dream 100 is your ideal clients, your top ideal clients and referral partners for your business. Who is that group that are the most valuable to you as a relationship, and helping connect to those people using a podcast. And so, give questions, rise25.com, reach out.
RISE25.com. Okay, awesome. Thank you for the advice, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to credit you on my first LinkedIn, like really starting to use it, because yeah, I've had the account for 10 years. I don't even know how many people I have accepted. I think I logged in one day and just accepted a few. So I have 84. See, like
I can get someone who has zero social proof and zero audience and like an actual
to get the connection.
Get that. So most people that we work with, they already have a bunch of like you already know a bunch of people. You have a bunch of social proof. I've had like 7 million views on YouTube and blah 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 blah. You already have stuff that you
can leverage.
That you can leverage. Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, super.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Use LinkedIn.
I'm going to
use LinkedIn.
Okay, 2020 is the LinkedIn year for me.
Est-ce que ça vous dirait de rejoindre mon équipe au sein du mouvement des entrepreneurs libres? En ce moment, je recrute et je recrute des personnes enthousiastes, dynamiques, motivées et compétentes pour me rejoindre à différents postes clés au sein de l'entreprise. Donc si vous êtes enthousiasmé par le mouvement des entrepreneurs libres et que vous aimeriez y contribuer, allez maintenant sur entrepreneurlibre.com/carrière. Ça vous permettra de voir les descriptions des postes de prestataires ou d'employés pour nous rejoindre dans l'entreprise et être un intrapreneur libre en allant simplement sur entrepreneurlibre.com/carrière.